Okay guys, so this is my replacement mic for this guy. I'm not getting rid of it, but it is going to be swapping its position out. And when I have the money for an adapter for my arm, assuming that this isn't high enough, because it's going in the same spot, to go from the arm from my original mic to this, because my original mic's the only one that ever had an arm on it. Everything else has been on the desk mounted. We'll get this set up. So I don't think I've ever actually seen this mic. I am waiting for it to install some updates so I can restart it because the computer's got a bit of lag. Don't we love the manuals and all that? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, it actually pulls out easily. That's got weight. Wow. Got the cable, trying to see if there's anything else, which there is. But I sort of want to know if it's just a package or not, like a... Which I do believe it is. Yep. That's garbage. Trying to control it with the flap on the box, which isn't working. It won't come out. There we go. Took two hands. Put that on the ground for now. I want to get this out before I pick the camera back up. Even the cardboard's heavy that the stuff came in. And I can't get it back in the box. There we go. Okay. So this is a USB microphone. It does come with mounts. I'm assuming for the stand only. I don't think it comes with a spare of anything, but we have the mic. It's got no slip base, and it's got, I'm assuming, the mount thing on it, mount screw, because, God, this thing is heavy. And it's USB-C. I forgot about that. Put that on there, and it does that. So it's automatically higher than my Snowball is anyways. And we have quick start guide and regulatory and safety, so I don't need that. I knew one of them was useless, most likely. Okay, so I'll read this and get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. This cable actually looks quite long, especially for when it came with something, so I don't know if I'm going to need one of my other USB-Cs. I'm hoping I don't, but we'll see. So it wasn't the most obvious setup. I'm guessing this is an adapter so you can use it to screw onto a thing. I don't know if it's an adapter or if it's just to screw it on instead of sticking it on there, because that's not screwed in. It is, however, magnetized, so this ain't going anywhere. It's not even close to coming apart, but that's attached to there. And now I just have to, this actually it's metal. And now I just have to see if this is long enough for my setup. Okay, so the mic is set up, and I have done a monitor test with it, so if my mic volume is messed up in any future videos, you might want to let me know, because as far as I know, it is crystal clear. Yeah, I'm going to see if I have enough ping to play NWA now. Still waiting for Mr. Snake to wake up. He's been chilling a bit.
I don't know if this is going to be a shorter vlog, or if I'm just going to record a prep ton tomorrow, but I don't want this vlog to go past tomorrow. I do want to separate it, just because if something weird does happen, it'll be by the end of tomorrow, or afterwards. So I don't want to sort of, start it and in the middle of something. But I just took a quick look at my mini playlists on my main YouTube account, and there's a lot of improvement that could be made, and a lot of redundant playlists. I don't use my playlists on my main account really, and it's because it's not my main account. It's not what I work with anymore, and most of the playlists are for games that I've played and stuff, and for God's sakes, I hope they're public, because otherwise what the hell is the point in having them, because they're not for me. I don't care. But for the most part, they're just playlists that could be entirely deleted. They do not matter. And I want to have the channel cleaned up by the end of the year, and I did, ironically, just because of how many videos I had privated for the GTA movie trailer project and other videos and stuff, I had to do a channel cleanup for this channel, because over like 60% of the videos weren't videos. They were all things I had to upload from the Xbox to download and edit. They were not videos. So I am possibly going through those things. I'm not even close to fucking tired, but that's because I had a really late start to today. I slept till like 11. Even my snake's still asleep. Yeah, even my snake's still asleep. It's snowing, or at least it was when I went to bed. Tomorrow I have work, I have a meeting, and I have, I'm hoping to get the basement finished. Literally finished. There's a lot of, stuff that I might be using some of my packaging material on, because it's like fragile and stuff, or antiques, and they're redundant being where they are. It's like just put them in the box and put them in the bin for a bit, and if there's a place to put them up, the problem is that there might be a place to put them and they just need to be moved, so I'll have to work on that. But I do plan on, and I've told my mother this, I do plan on having the house done by the end of the year. There's no reason I can think of why it wouldn't be possible, and mostly because I'm the one that's done 98% of the work. I've had the time to do that is the most accurate reason for that. Not from like wanting to, but so I might actually be able to get the basement done tomorrow, but it depends on when I get up, because I don't start work till late enough in the day that I have to worry about when I wake up. I don't have to worry about that, and the shift is very short, so I don't have to worry about getting off late either. But we'll see how things go. But tomorrow's gonna be interesting. I guess I just have to be up by noon. I just woke up. It's fucking snowing still. I had so many fucking nightmares in a row that I am sort of fucked today. I can guess why I had them, but not entirely. So I'm just gonna be chain vaping today. That's all I can do. And playing COD as soon as friggin' possible to try to take the mind off of it. Fuck my life. So I'm literally screaming at myself right now. I am borderline not functional, just because my brain is so bad. I had a really shitty sleep,
I am very glad I only worked 2.5 hours tonight. And that it's not super late. And that it starts late enough that I have time to get shit ready, because I have to wash shoes so that I have decent shoes. And I have to wash a shirt that I'm supposed to wear. And I'm hoping to brush my fucking teeth today. But I'm a fucking basket case today, by definition. So I'm literally gonna be on death metal all day practically. It's bad. On the bright side, fucking Ontario fucking got their shit together. I hate governments. I got one box. I got one of my containers in here sorted. I had a recycling bin and the old shredder container from before I moved to Alberta that I had filled with stuff before I moved. It was all stuff I wasn't taking or didn't need to take, and I had nowhere else to put it because there's a crap ton of tiny things in this fucking house. Half the shit isn't mine, but it's, you know, just didn't have a place. I had to put it somewhere. So I got the recycling bin emptied, which is mine. And I found the camera. I have a label, hold up. So I'm sort of stalling the lane before I do the other bin, just because it's fucking random shit. And I probably need to empty it downstairs in the back room where all the utilities and shit are. Not that there's room for it. It's been casually sort of thinly snowing, like the rain version of snow, but it is definitely snow. Just a very small amount. Size of raindrops, all day. I might try the snowblower before I go to work, since my back's not fucking out. Things been having a hard time moving. But, and I got my days mixed up, so this vlog is going to be going up for tomorrow morning, not the other day, because for some reason last night I fucking thought that today was Tuesday, not Monday. My mind's literally fucking been, it's Tuesday. Thought it was Monday on Saturday, and thought that it was Tuesday on and thought that it was gonna be Tuesday on fucking, you know, today. So I'm, you know, my mind's fucked there. I'm on the meds. I can't fucking do anything about it, and I cannot take my bipolar meds because they knock my ass out, and I'll miss work. And it'll fuck my sleep schedule up. Because I actually get fucking good sleep from it. It's limited to like 5 hours. I sleep for between 5 and 7 hours when I'm on the fucking pill. Depends on how tired I am beforehand and all that shit. But I can't take them, which is a bitch. For the record, it's random. It's dependent on the person, not the fucking pill. So there's people that get hyper after they take them, and there's people that fucking die after they take them, like fall asleep. For anyone who's gonna fucking take that literally. And there's people that have no reaction. There's people that get hungry afterwards. I fucking die exactly an hour after I take it. Like I literally pass out. So I can't fucking take it, which means I can't take it in the morning if I have a bad sleep or something and I have to fucking work, which, you know, for day shifts is fucking 11 to 5. That's a fucking full day. You know, it's 6 hours, but, you know, I can't do it full time. Like, I'm glad I'm at a part-time fucking job that doesn't do more than 6-hour shifts for me, because I can't do 8 hours. I can't stand for that long. I can't operate my brain for that long professionally. But I can't fucking deal with shit, so I'm vaping. I'm hoping that that'll calm down the subconscious before then. For the record, I vape for my anxiety, so fuck you. But I did tell my mom that I had a fucking bad sleep, and nightmares and shit. Because for those of you that don't know me well enough, my fucking dreams are vivid. I am undiagnosed autistic, and my fucking dreams are vivid as shit. So, and they can carry on into, temporarily, into fucking reality. So, if I have a dream where my pills got fucking switched or whatever, and in the dream, the pharmacist and the psychologist that, for the record, I don't have, fucking changed them, and didn't tell me, I'm gonna fucking not know what to take, or I'm gonna spit them out or whatever, and then when I wake up, it's gonna take me a second to realize, yeah, that was fucking dream, and then I take my meds. But I have to get out of that first sometimes. That's how fucking vivid they are, and they have fucked with me. I've had to ask my mom certain times in the morning, or whatever. Or it'll be like 11:30 p.m. or something like that, and she'll be asleep or whatever. And I'll be like, is this real? Or whatever? Like, I've asked her this stupidest shit before that makes zero sense to people that are sane and normal. But I swear to God, my brain is fucking messed up when it's messed up. So, yep. Plus I have to order new fucking meds, which is gonna cost fucking money. Let's see, which one's gonna run out first? Oh, the expensive one runs out first. Fuck off. Seriously? Okay, well that's gonna be $80. My ADHD meds are $80 fucking bucks, and I have 2 pills left. So good fucking. So I'm just trying to do stuff and live right now. So I've been bitching for 7 minutes, and I really don't give a shit. The only exception to that is a positive force that comes from this. For anyone that fucking is gonna be like, just use the positive to get through it, fuck that. No, it doesn't work that way. That's not how that works. The positive attribute of these fucking issues is a side effect. It is not something to train and get better at. The side effect, the positive, is that I don't give a fucking shit about anxiety or whatever. I don't give a crap. So I'm gonna do my fucking job, and that's the end of the story. If I do something wrong, tell me how to do it right, because I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna have fucking anxiety over, oh shit, I did it wrong or whatever. It's all BS. So that's the only positive, but it's a fucking side effect, so I cannot use that to my advantage. I just sort of ride that wave, because I can't do anything with it. And if I get a fucking panic attack or anxiety from it, I'm fucking screwed, because I can't get rid of that until my mental state is over. And my brain resets itself, which can take a fucking long time. Sometimes it's taking days. So, I get to deal with that shit today. I hate my life and my brain. So yeah, I'm fucking cleaning, and of course, because the fucking gate wasn't moved, dog fucking crap downstairs, and it's not exactly clean. So I'm glad that we have to carpet clean down there badly. Anyways, the carpet cleaner's inside and down there already, because it means all I have to do is fucking finish tidying up the floor a little bit and fucking run the thing after cleaning up the bulk of everything, because the carpet cleaner is fucking great. Don't regret behind the fucking thing. But I can't. The floor is so messy. For some reason, the cat started pissing down there, and we don't know why. We seriously do not know why. But there are 2 massive fresh spots right before we went downstairs a couple days ago, and my mom lost it, and I was just perturbed. I did not know what to think, because I'm like, this is not how that usually happens. There's usually a reason for it. This doesn't just fucking happen randomly. And the one cat that we had that got, I shit you not, carried off by an owl one night. He was the one that used to crap behind everything. So we would literally have, I cleaned up the fucking back room where all the tools and the fucking laundry room is and everything. And behind the toolbox and like the tool rack and the freezer and everything, the deep freezer, it's a full-size thing. It stands up. It's not like long. Behind all of that, after I finally cleaned up some boxes and packed up a table that was broken, I went and took a peek behind, and there was literally an entire wall of crap behind the freezer and tool rack, from the cat. He decides to squish back there and just take craps, but there was literally like a 3-inch pile of it, and we cleaned it up once, and then all of a sudden it was just back there. It's like, okay, not doing that again. But now he's gone, so I don't think that's happened again yet, because he was the only one that would have done it. But the next challenge is fucking getting the shed done, which I'm not thinking about today. Fuck it. Can't stop the snow from coming, and in this attitude, I'm not gonna care about getting cold doing the fucking shed or whatever, because I just don't give a shit. So just chilling. I don't fucking know why he's awake, but he's awake. I just got up and saw him like this, and he's moving nice and fast. I don't know why. You slept for like a fucking day, mate. At least. It's almost time to Shoki again, too. You can get rid of that old shed. He's been trying to shed for a fucking month, but my room is not exactly the best place for him. But there's nowhere else, but the house is fucking small. Oh boy. At least he's cute. Okay, I just came from downstairs. I got the, I got my clothes for work, upstairs and everything. I'm just waiting for my shoes to finish in the washer so that I can dry them. I got my printer finished setting up. I still need to bring the upgrade box down and get all that crap attached, but, I got the, what's it called? I got the SD card out of the thing and found the adapter in the box, which is why you don't move the box of accessories. You just try to keep it in the same place so you know where it is. All I'm missing is the power cable for the printer, and I can test it. But I have to clear the nozzle first, but that's not a big deal. Hopefully. I am uploading the videos for the vlog, and I'm getting up there cleaned up a bit. I had to switch the order of those two fucking things because the printer tray is sort of fucked up, and I don't know why. So it has to be on the bottom so that it's off the ground, because somehow the rubber pieces on the bottom of the printer are actually farther out than the DVD player is. So I had to put the DVD player on top. I'm not happy about it, but I don't have any other place to put the fucking printer, and the DVD player, the sensor is right between the VHS and the VCR part and the DVD part in the middle at the bottom. So I can't have it anywhere else, because from where I am right here, it gets blocky if it's a bit down there. So I have to have it there. Because it's HDMI. Because my TV does not have VGA or AV or whatever the fuck it is. Those are probably getting moved downstairs. Those boxes, the bottom one's all my vape stuff, and the top one is, I believe, all electronics. I might be wrong, but I think it is. Let me organize that pile, because it's random stuff with books. I hit 996 ping on fucking COD suddenly, so I had to get off of that. So I won't be playing COD before work again. Still no TV remote. I did just change my knife blade because it was dull as hell. And I have like 3 packs of knife blades, so fuck it. Just glad I have it. I don't know what else there is there to really say. I'm hoping to maybe get some plans for my fucking snake tonight. Because he needs more, and I want to know if I can find a box or something that's heavy enough. I don't know if I'm just gonna have to find a small box or whatever and fucking fill it with shit or not, which I really don't want to do because it's not really waterproof, but I will upgrade that, and I know what I want to do, I just don't know how to do it because I'm not spending 150 bucks on, you know, Terraria and stuff. I don't know what the fuck else to say. I've done everything I really can do today. I'm fucking done. Try not to think. Yeah, I don't know what else there would fucking be. I'm hoping I'll probably test my printer tonight, because again, I have to get the power. I have to get a power cable. And out of the many of those I have, I have to find the fucking outlet, which I know is right where the printer is. The problem is, I don't know what I'm gonna have to move, because there is the cabinet that the printer is on, which is fucking heavy and antique. It's movable, surprisingly easily, but it's still heavy as shit, to drag out. The dresser that's beside it is just fucking annoying to move. It's also got a bunch of stuff near it. And between the two, there's a gap that I filled with picture frames, with pictures and stuff. Which, not nearly as hard to move, but just annoying because they're nicely laid out. And having a cord there looks tacky, but I'm 99% sure there's no outlet there because I was the one that put the stupid things there, so I'm pretty sure I didn't do that, although I might have. But we'll see. If I can have a successful day tomorrow, I'll be happy, but I doubt it. Okay, I got the printer totally set up, minus literally having power so I can do test runs and Bluetooth and all that crap. I got the Wi-Fi, not the fucking Wi-Fi, I got the upgrade kit set up and everything. I literally just need to have power so that I can test it, make sure everything works properly, and I don't want to, I shouldn't have to get another fucking, what's it called, thing, fucking Wi-Fi extender, but I can't seem to get the one that we have reset. So what I'm going to do when I find it next is, which I think it might be in one of those boxes up there, is I am going to take it out, plug it in, and I am going to fucking make sure that I press the reset button down for a good fucking 30 seconds. Because I've done this process before, but it didn't pick up on a new Wi-Fi. Like, it's still on the one that it was originally programmed to. And I know we have a manual, because I don't throw manuals away. I have tons of manuals, but I don't know where the one for that is. And even then, I found it online, but it doesn't seem to work. So, I don't know. I don't know, but I am going to likely have to use the upgrade kit because the printer is downstairs because it's too noisy to be fucking up here. Because it's gonna be running for days on end, and because that's how 3D printers work, and I can't do that up here because it's gonna be too fucking loud. The problem is that it's in the least accessible internet point in the entire house. And our Wi-Fi is bad enough as it is, so it's got like basically no Wi-Fi ability, so it's gonna have to be Ethernetted. The problem is that I don't know how to get the extender working and where to fucking put it. Because there's no outlet. I mean, there is an outlet right across the stairs, but I would have to fucking unplug it every time to use the vacuum, because that outlet, which happens to be outside my door, only the top fucking one works. The bottom one doesn't. Which, to be honest with you, I might just buy a new one when I'm in town today and fucking replace it tonight. Because if I can put the my logic is this: if I can put the Wi-Fi extender at the top of the stairs, I have the Ethernet cable that can go all the way fucking down and maybe make it to the printer, because it's 100 long. It's not even a 50, I don't believe. I think it's 100. And if I have to buy like an Ethernet adapter or whatever, or extender to, like, you know, put in the end of one and the beginning of another, I do have another cable that I can put. Like, I have multiple Ethernet cables that work. They are crappier than the one that I have. Like, the one I have is a very good one. And the other ones we have are fucking weak, like they're phone line Ethernet things, but they are proper Ethernet ones. They do function. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's a bit of a dilemma, but I mean, the worst thing I would have to do is move the cabinet, because the problem with the printer is that the cabinet that it's set up on right now is the only, and it was set up on before it broke, is the only piece of furniture, I shit you not, in this entire house, possibly that we own, that is big enough for it on the top, both width and lengthwise, because it's abnormally large. Like, I'm not using a desk for it or something, otherwise I wouldn't have a fucking problem. But I don't have it, like, I can't have it set up on a desk just because it's not stable, and I don't have a desk that I can, you know, just set up in whatever just for that. Like, it's just not worth it. So that's the only sort of thing. But yeah, it's not super easy to sort of work with. On the bright side, if the cable is long enough to, which I highly doubt, to go from top of the stairs all the way down to the back of the basement, it's very easy to cable manage. That would be probably the easiest challenge you could give a 6-year-old. It would be, they might actually have the brain to be able to connect those dots. It's not hard to do that. Sort of just flow with the house and the trim, because it's that easy to do for that. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, because there's no outlet on the stairs. And I could just have run an extension cable, but I mean, we're getting fucking tacky when that's coming up, so I'll figure it out. But either way, we'll see. I wasn't gonna throw it in this vlog, but I figured that I would, just for the hell of anyone that's interested. On my main account, the playlist that I have from whenever I last played with Villain was, he actually talked me into putting all the games in playlists and all of my videos in playlists, which at the time there was, 2,700 of them, and that was like before I did a massive cleanup, which I believe was actually when I did that. Like, I went through them all and took out a bunch, and it was like 500 that I deleted, and then I put the rest in categories. So I have like 30 plus playlists that are all game videos and all that. They're all categorized in there. So I'm going to be using that to sort of go through the majority of my videos. There's probably a lot that I'm missing, but I am going to use those to go through it without going through like 80 pages on my channel and in Studio, and sorting them that way. I'm just going to do it through the playlist and then go through Studio on like my computer if necessary, and you know, do it that way, but at least on my phone through the playlist, it'll be easier because it's actually much easier to. The UI for YouTube on the phone is much easier to navigate for, you know, general management than anything else. So I'm gonna do it that way. It'll also probably be formatted into a general sort of, because all those playlists are public. I'm probably going to make a new outro, and it is, or intro, which I have a massive problem with. And I am probably going to use that as a bit of an intro, because that's where a lot of the videos are home to. It's where like 90% of the videos are, because I didn't have the majority of those, you know, I didn't have a lot of videos after that point. I did, but not a lot. So it'll be a lot easier to go through.
Well, as messy as it is, it's cleaner than I expected it to be, but we got the smart box, got my newer extension bar, which I forgot had USB ports in it, and I'm heating up the nozzle so that I can get the fucking clog out, hopefully. So, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I have a default print set up, and I finally got the filament fed through the input, intake, whatever, and not easy, by the way. The thing goes back and forth driving me nuts, and I have majorly adjusted the bed, so hopefully it's a bit more lower, not necessarily level, but lower. I'm gonna have to level it with a level, because it's too hard to freaking tell with the springs and stuff. But I'm going to let it print, I'm going to let it do its thing and just run, and see what happens. Because technically this roll is disposable, it's only got like a 1/10 left, and it's enough to fix it, and I have 2 more rolls right up there, and they're high quality shit, so it's not gonna matter. But it looks like this is printing so far. I forgot I was zoomed in. But it looks like so far it's printing. Which means that our problem the entire time, and I can't believe I'm going to be saying this, may have been that the filament was broken off inside and not catching, because I had to shove this shit way in after it caught on. The thing finally fed in enough that I could press the things in and just push the filament in. But who knows, maybe that was the only mistake. I thought the nozzle was jammed, but maybe not, because now it seems to be working. So we'll let it go. So I may have a secondary problem with my printer now, but on the bright side, everything's working. I think this front left side needs a bit more adjusting, but it's so loose. I can't really do much more with it. But I think it works. But I'm gonna wait for it to hit the Z-axis and go up a bit, or the Y-axis, I mean, go up a bit before I do anything. Because obviously doing it flat works in a circle-ish. So I'm going to test out. I'm gonna wait till it goes up a bit, and then we'll see how it goes. But I think the system's fried. And the reason I say it is because it's crashing. Now, there is a possibility that it's my fault. But I'm gonna have to try and crash it myself consciously in order to know that for sure. But I think it's working. I figured I would make this sort of a reveal. I haven't technically seen it yet. I sort of have, and it did work. But you know, from this far away, we're gonna see if the first print in 2 years has worked, and I believe it has. We have this little guy. We have a miniature Thor's hammer. It's gonna take some cleaning up. Obviously, it is not very neat, but it is definitely a thing. Now, I'm gonna clean this up a bit and take a look at it and all that. I might keep it. I do know that there is a slight problem with the bed leveling on the front left side, so I am gonna have to look at that. I'm also gonna have to use a level for it because there's no way in hell I'm doing it manually. For anyone that's unfamiliar with 3D printing, this bottom part's useless. It's just this part. This part's just so that this part is, you know, stable and sticks and stuff. But clearly there's a slight issue. I just let the thing run all night. It didn't seem to be having any problems when I was looking at it with the camera, so I went to sleep when it was at about, you know, 17%. But it obviously works. So yeah,